Hello, I'm here today and I'm featuring this product. I showed in a, I don't know, maybe a haul video or something that I probably attached the haul in the middle of the video. But this is something by, I don't know how it's pronounced, but if I had to take a guess, I'd say Fekkai. Fekkai. Been watching this product for years. It's PRX Reparatives Argan extract is in it, and it's intense fortifying mask. I really love masks, and my hair loves masks as well. Indulgent repair. Indulgent repair. And this right here is infused with argan extract. It's scented by vanilla and cream. Let's see if I remember this. You get a little. I guess it does smell like that vanilla. I smell that vanilla. This weekly intense fortifying treatment helps restore smoothness and shine as it protects hair to resist future damage. It says a tip from the Fekkai Salon for an intense conditioning experience. Wrap hair in a warm towel for 5 to 10 minutes before rinsing. And the regular instructions are apply to clean damp hair and leave on for 3 to 5 minutes and rinse well. So this is a product, this brand, a product I have been looking at for some years. If you looked at some of my old videos as I tell the story, this brand was one of the brands that Andre was Oprah Winfrey stylist. I don't know if he still is because I don't follow Oprah now that she's on network because I don't have cable. And so before she left, regular TV, he was her stylist. Well, before he got his own product line, it was in a magazine article, and he was talking about the 2 products he uses on Oprah's hair. And this was one of them, and this mirror. This is the mirror. Let me do it. This was one of them, Fekkai, the brand, and it was another one. Now I looked both of them up, and I wish I kept the article. I don't know, maybe I could Google and find it. It's not that important to me now, but the other one I looked up was extremely pricey. And I remember looking this one up, and it was pricey, but it was kind of like, reasonable one day. So it was reasonable one day. And so I kind of had locked in my mind and my heart that I'm going to get this brand one day. And at some point, I was looking in a magazine, saw an ad for this brand, and I tore the paper out, and it was just it's how people do vision boards and all that kind of stuff. Well, it was just a piece of paper that I kept in my important things, and it was a reminder that I was going to get this line of products one day. And, time go on, I saw it in Kohl's one time, and it was like 20-some bucks. Like, it was a small size. And it was like, I said one day, but not today. Like, it still wasn't time yet. And at some point, Kohl's had a really good sale. Kohl's is a department store here in Georgia. I don't know if it's all over the place, but it still was too high. So I was like, it's not time yet. And then I finally saw it in Ulta. And Ulta sometimes have like a really great clearance on certain products. I don't know if it's because the companies are changing their product cover, and I believe that's what it is. It's changing their packaging. And so when companies change their packaging, love, when my sister was alive, oh my goodness, we used to love when companies were changing their product line, because all their other stuff goes on clearance. They're just trying to get it out the door so they can show their new product line. Well, my sister and I were really product junkies, and we would go and buy out all the old products, and it wasn't cheap stuff, so it's really cool. And so, but it was marked down to really cheap because they were just trying to get rid of it. So, Ulta had a sale like this on some Fekkai products. And I went in there one day and I saw it. I saw, I don't know if it was this one, but maybe it was. And it was about 13 bucks. But then I also got this one. And this is basically like some sample sizes. I haven't used this yet, but I will. And I'll be doing a review on it. And so I brought it up because it was showing me, hey, this was $15, now it's marked down to $7.50. And then I had a $3 coupon for some previous stuff my mom had bought us at Ulta. And so it's like, I got $3 off this like $7.50. So I paid like $3.50, which was reasonable because it was like, now I finally get to try the shampoo and the conditioner. I'm kind of conditioner, not love conditioners. And I even get this, what is it, a whole hairspray? I'm going to use it too. I want to check the products out. And so when I was in there, they had this and it had this, and I wanted to get both. I couldn't use, it's like a $3.50 coupon for Ulta. I couldn't use that one because of the product name, the product line. But the coupon where, it's like if you purchase so much stuff. Me and Mom, we got a lot of makeup. And so it went towards this purchase, which was $3 was left on it. And so I got $3 off of this one. And I wanted to try the mask too because I really, really love masks. But I have to make sure I'm not buying too many products at once, spending too much money, so I didn't buy it. Well, kind of fast forward, there was a coupon in the back of this box. And I was, going to use the coupon. And I just would go in stores and see how much, other things that I wanted to try by them were. And they were running $20. $20, $20, 19 something. That wasn't enough. Well, I saw this marked down in Walgreens and just kind of, cut to the chase. I got it for $3. $3 and some change. And I got 2 of them. And so this is my first time using it. This is just kind of like a first impression, I guess you would say. I conditioned my hair with it last night. I slept in this. And my hair feels really soft. But going on, this product, it's thick. It's so thick. Y'all know I'm kind of heavy with my conditioner. I literally, when I put this on, I literally, how I do my conditioner. But, you had to with this product because it was so thick. So I would kind of part my hair kind of like this. And it kind of wasn't enough to just part it in half. You kind of really had to make sure it got on all of the strands. Now, my hair is extremely dry. I didn't know it was as dry as it was because yesterday we went in a swimming pool, had chlorine. I had to do my hair last night and my daughter's just to get the chlorine out of the hair. I didn't want to dry her hair out. Well, when I did me and my oldest daughter who has natural hair, her and my hair was extremely dry. And I was so glad I went ahead and did our hair that night, even though I didn't feel like it. After being in the pool in the hot sun. So as I was doing me and her hair, I noticed it was extremely dry. Like my hair was just crying for any kind of moisture from being in that pool. And it didn't feel like that before I got in the pool. So when I was putting it on, I was thinking, I've seen somebody do a review with this, and they were saying they didn't notice anything really special about it, like it was okay, but I still wanted to try. We all have different textures, we have different things we do to our hair. We, even us that have relaxers, we relax it differently. Some leave the relaxer long, some too long, some not long enough, some too much on this side of the hair, not enough on that side of the hair. So you know, our hair might respond differently to different products, and I still wanted to try it for myself. And so I got 2 of these, paid $7 for them. And I'm going to rinse this out and just tell you how my hair feels. I'm going to roller set it too. And I'm going to tell you how it feels. I notice a difference when I get it again. I know, you know, like I said, putting it on, my hair was dry. And I needed to coat every, you know, like, I'm showing you from the front because you can't see that when you're doing it in the back. It's kind of like I put this on like it was a perm, but instead of just doing new growth. Now, another thing, my hair will be 10 weeks post in a couple of days as well. So, I don't know if that contributed to it as well, but I just roller set my hair a few days ago. I mean, I know I was getting in the water. I meant to protect my hair, but I didn't. But I just roller set my hair a few days ago, and it wasn't feeling that dry. So I know it was from, you know, being in that pool. And it just seemed like I don't know. Like I use a lot of conditioner. Well, mask. See? This is half. Like I know it's half. I don't know if you can see it. But I use half of this. And so, I'm going to tell you what I think about it. Because I'm like at $20. I need to be able to use, you know, I need to be able to use this, you know, in more than two sessions. But it could be because, you know, I'm so many weeks post as well. So I'm weighing it out because when my hair has, you know, more freshly permed, I could not need as much product, but my hair was crying for product. So I had to coat just every little piece. And even once I put it on, it feels thick, but really I slept in this and I did the dryer this morning for about 15-20 minutes to really make sure this is penetrating my hair. I had 2 bags, but I also put a satin cap on top of these 2 little plastic bags because in my sleep, these will slide, you know. So I'll be back. Let me rinse this out. But it feels good. Like it feels real good. Like it feels better than it felt before like it feels moisturized. Like yeah, it feels moisturized. Cause when I was putting this on, it was so dry. So let me get in the water. So you can see. Wow, that feels amazing back there. Wow. I'm looking in the mirror. Wow. Okay. Well, it feels really good. I'm about to roller set my hair. I also will come back and tell y'all how it feels, you know, once my roller set is finished and got my bounce. And yeah, it feels nothing like it feels nothing like it felt when I put like, yeah, I don't know. And it doesn't feel anything. I wasn't even gonna do a review yet. I was gonna use this at least, you know, 2 times. That's how I do on some of my products now. I used to do the initial reviews, and now, you know, I'm trying to sometimes just switch it up. Sometimes I'm going to use it a couple of times and see how I like it. But sometimes initial reviews are kind of, what's that word? they're fun because you kind of get the like, ugh, or it's like, wow, this does feel good. So it's, yeah, it can go both ways sometimes. So I'm about to roll a set, and like I said, about 10 weeks post, and sometimes it can be very challenging because I can be very tangly around this time. In fact, it's what made me say, hey, I'm going to start perming earlier. But I don't know. I just, what I'm seeing now, and I'm still learning my hair, guys, that I have to use different products when my perm is fresher opposed to when it's older. Like what I'm using at 10 weeks and what I use at 3, 4, 5 weeks post may have to be different, but I didn't know that. And so I've been learning that recently, like, wow, I wasn't doing that. I just, okay, pick that, pick that. And so I'm probably need to use mask, conditioners when I'm, 8 weeks post and beyond. And then I was doing so many steps. Somebody asked me, what's your regimen? And it's like, wait a minute. I got to make sure it's a regimen that I had begun doing a lot of steps on wash day. And I wanted to make sure I needed to do these steps, or I didn't need to do these steps. So when I'm so many weeks post, that's when some of this stuff is most important. Not when I'm 3, 4 weeks. So I've been learning, y'all. Come learn with me. And yeah, I'm just thinking about something that I've recently started doing, and I'll be doing a video on it, is I've started adding glycerin. But the challenge is, and I like adding glycerin, and I did it to my daughter's hair last night, the one that hair was dry like mine after getting in the pool. And oh my goodness, she has natural hair. And it's like her hair came alive when I added the glycerin to her hair, because her hair is so thick. Really, really, really good product. But I didn't add any glycerin to this, and I didn't see that any glycerin was on here either, because I did check. And because I want to know how these products respond to my hair without glycerin. It's my first time using it. So it's not that I won't be adding it to it ever or anything like that. But I didn't want to do it my first time, because I just kind of want to see how it's going to respond. But let me roll it up. Now, one thing I want to come back on camera and comment about is, one thing I noticed is my hair has been easy to part. You may say that's no big deal. It's a big deal for me. With multiple textures in my hair, I've recently come to understand my hair more, and I've come to understand that this part in the back of my hair, if you see me talk about on other videos, that the texture is just super curly. I mean, you can see now. It's just super curly. And you're like, you got a perm. It should be that curly. Well, I'm under process a portion of the back of my hair. I'm going to be correcting it, and you pray for me, because that's going to be fun. But I brought that up to say, when it's time to part my hair, to roll a set it, style it, whatever I'm doing with it, it can be quite challenging. Even when I'm using this thing, I can stick this in and it can get all tangled up because my hair is tangly the more weeks post I am. And it can be very frustrating. That's why I was on a pursuit to find something to help me detangle my hair and not weigh my hair down and still be bouncy. And this is the only thing I've been able to find so far. Well, I didn't have trouble parting my hair, and I'm 10 weeks post with this mask. And so that was really cool. So I just had to get on camera to say that yeah, it could be a challenge, man. It could be frustrating. And so that's what I've been working on. You see that? Did you see that? Like, you You may think that's not a big deal, but it's a big deal for me. You don't understand. Like, before I put this product in my hair was so, I don't know, like, I didn't recognize my hair. Look, it was like dry. Even parting it, like how I told y'all I had to, like, even parting it with my fingers. With my fingers was hard last night getting this conditioning. I didn't know I was going to do a video. Sometimes these videos just come to me and I just go for it. I didn't know I was going to do a video. I could have showed y'all how challenging it was. But I can just tell you, that's the first thing I noticed. It's not as tangly. And that's important for me, because I have a lot of tangles this time of the I have a lot of tangles when I'm this many weeks post. And it's like I don't even have a product on it yet. All this is just water. You think I can detangle my hair with just water? You're wrong. I remember last roller said my hair was tangly. And I said, man, I'm going to see if I could just detangle it with just water. My hair said, you're wrong. Let me get the wrong. You better get some product on me, and you better get some product on me quick. I'm going to dry out, and you got to wet me back up. But let me get the roller set. Get myself. Okay, I'm back. I'm just giving y'all updates as I'm doing my hair. And updates are good. As I'm doing my hair, I've done 2 rollers so far. I apologize, I'm looking in the mirror and making sure I'm lining the hair up. Okay. And so far I've done 2 rollers. And I haven't put on any of my product that helps me detangle my hair yet. And that's really impressive. So this mask has I don't want to tell you it doesn't have any slip in it, but my hair got hair color. But it is so thick. This is nothing you would get because you wanted it to have slip in it. And that's how those masks are, though. Those masks are really, really thick. But it's like I don't have a product on my hair right now except water. And my hair, I can't explain it, but it's like, it reminds me of, it's like when my hair is, has more of a fresher, relaxed feel to it. That's what it reminds me of. And even when I was putting the product on, it reminded me of, the thick, the consistency of it reminded me of a perm. That's what it was. The consistency of it, the way it felt like a perm. So, so far I'm impressed with the detangling property of this. Of this product. And to be so many weeks post, it's like, okay, this is what I need to be using. Yeah, let me get to the bottom line. This is what I need to be using, and this will help me not perm my hair as early. And I'm saying as early, but 10 weeks not early. But I was doing anywhere from 11 to 13 week stretches. And it was like, I'm watching the calendar like a hawk. Is it time yet? But you have to do what works best for your hair. But if it's some products out there that'll help me stretch longer, I would like to, but not, I'm tearing my hair out. I can't, that I can't do. I refuse to do that. And so I just wanted to come back and tell y'all it was super easy to detangle my hair. I'll be back. Okay, guys, I am finished. And if you don't know from any of my previous videos, I use this to roller set my hair because with my texlax hair, there's some different textures in here, and you have to get your hair really nice and straight to go wrap around the roller, because however your hair dries around this roller is how it's going to look once it is complete. And so to detangle my hair, this is the only thing that I found that I can use. I get it at Sally's Beauty Supply, and it's like the generic for Palm Mixture, the cream. So I use it with my roller set so I can get my hair completed. Well, I'm 10 weeks post a time where I definitely have to use a product like this, and I didn't have to use it today. With this mask that I've used for the first time, I am highly impressed. This is something that I definitely have to keep on me, and I need to begin pricing them, seeing if I can find any more on clearance, because I definit't want to keep this with me. I'm going to come back after it dries, show you how my hair looks, how it feels in comparison to just using another conditioner or another mask. But I'm highly impressed, because the reason I'm so impressed with roller setting, just this part of it, because this part of it is a very challenging time for me. I know I pulled out a lot of my hair just during my roller setting time and being frustrated and hair being tangly. And I wasn't frustrated today. Number one, I'm working on that. And number two, my hair felt different. And I could just tell, I could even see that with this product on my hair responded differently. At 10 weeks post relaxer, that's kind of, unheard of for me, for my hair. So anyway, I will be back once it dries, and we'll go from there. Since I've been using this product and saw how easy it was to detangle my hair, I was thinking that this is definitely a product that I'm going to want to keep when I'm several weeks post. I was pleasantly surprised. My hair feels soft. I mean, that's not unheard of for my hair to be soft and bouncy. I think I use a really good setting lotion by Jane Carter's Wrap and Roll. So, I'm pretty much expecting that anyway. What pretty much sold me is how it was easier to detangle my hair. And I really I really like that. And so this is something I definitely want to keep. What I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be on the hunt. Since I have been seeing it, not every place, at a really good price, but the goal is wherever I can find it really, I mean, I would like to have, 6 containers of these. It would be great for me to use this to keep on hand, because regularly it's looking like it's about $20. And so I'm gonna check online. I meant to do it while I was on this drive, but I didn't do it. So I'm gonna be checking online to see if I can get it at a really, really good price. And honestly, I want it at the price that I paid for it. So I'm also gonna be checking out some drugstores. I might give Ulta a call and see what they're talking about. But this is something I'm definitely gonna use when I'm many weeks post, meaning 8, 9, 10 and up. This could really make a difference in how long I'm able to stretch. Because what determines for me when it's time to relax my hair again, do a touch up, do another perm, is in how manageable my hair is. Like some people might say, why do you even get a perm? Well, I perm my hair because it helps me manage my hair better. Personal choice. I want my hair more manageable. I just do. And so it helps me manage my hair. And when I saw that some people were able to stretch perms, getting their perms longer, I'm like, well, let me see how long I can stretch mine. And so 13 weeks is the most I've ever done. And what I'm seeing as I've been, retouching and retouching my hair, it would get more challenging and more challenging for my, perm to take. So as I started doing 12 weeks and then 11 weeks, well, the last few perms didn't really take that well either. So it got to be, much tougher to do my hair. As on my very last perm, I kept it in a little longer, a few minutes. I could tell the difference in my hair at my roots. My hair still has texture, but a product like this, and I would also be interested in seeing what other products could similarly, from a similar standpoint, give me that same easy manageability when I'm several weeks post like that. So I like it. It is a keeper. It is definitely a keeper. I'm really amazed. I'm glad I got it anyway, even though I had listened to at least 2 reviews that they didn't care for it. It didn't do much to the hair, and and that's why it's important that you try stuff on your hair. It may work for your hair. It may work in your climate. It may work for your texture. It may work for your natural hair. It may work for your textured hair. It may work for your texlax hair. So this concludes my review for the Fekkai Argan Extract PRX Reparatives. And if you're a person that likes argan oil or argan oil loves your hair, then you're probably